You know, there are many women or many different types of women that men avoid. Many different types. Now, everyone will have his experiences. And men avoid those types because there's too much trauma and drama in those situations. And unfortunately, the drama that we carry or the trauma that we carry, we can't see it. We don't understand why people avoid us. So these are the three types that men try to avoid at all costs. Number one, the entitled woman. She's entitled to all you have, what this is, that. Entitled to all your money, all your stuff, all your things, all your this, all your time, all your energy, all your thoughts. Some people actually feel entitled to everything someone else has. I don't understand why. And so a lot of men try to avoid those women because it's not peaceful. He can't take some time away. He can't take a break. He can't have space. He can't have time. He can't have nothing. She wants it all. And a lot of times, see, it's like, especially this new generation stuff, where you want someone because of what they have already. See, nobody wants to build with someone anymore. But building is the journey of understanding. You want to meet somebody already created and already built up. And that's not really how you're going to meet people, because those people have different options. So a lot of times you're going to meet somebody who is not built yet. And the best thing to do, the journey is to build with them. You know, you hand them the damn bricks. They build the bricks. They put the bricks upon each other and build a house. That's how it is. You know, that's how it is. But a lot of people, men avoid those entitled women. I think is a very big turnoff too. If he ain't got this, I don't want him. If he don't have this much money, I don't want him. How is his money yours? Right? Like, what is his 100,000 a year gonna do for you? Yeah, and the entitled stuff, you know, just like how if a man is entitled to you being, you know, you cooking and you no, I know entitledness, especially when we're dating. You're not entitled. You're not entitled to anything. You are only entitled to your stuff that you have worked hard for. See what I'm saying? Number two, the suspicious woman. The one who always think every man is going to cheat. Every man is going to lie. Every man. So she looks for stuff. The entire time she's looking for stuff. She's looking for things to catch him on. She's looking to catch him in lies. So she's not even enjoying the relationship. And he can't either. And if she's going to suffer, he's going to suffer because misery likes company. So men avoid those women at all costs. I don't want the woman who's always chasing me and following me and suspicious that men doing this, men. And that's because they haven't healed from the last person. They haven't healed from their own emotions. They haven't healed from their trauma. So they go to the next relationship and to the next and to the next, always being suspicious. And that man can't be free. That man can't leave for a couple hours. That man can't go to the gym by himself. That man can't go outside the house. That man can't check his own phone. He can't call nobody. That is crazy. That's slavery. Nobody wants to live like that. I don't think people get in a relationship to be encaged. That makes no sense. People don't get in a relationship just to be locked up in a cage. And I think that's what it is becoming. You see what I'm saying? Always suspicious. Because I'm telling you right now, a lot of men who have cheated all their life, they become suspicious too because they believe if they, you know, could do it, she can do it too. So they always, because trust is something that is either you have it or you don't. And if you don't have it, leave people alone. If you don't have trust, leave people alone. Because trust is your business. It's an internal thing. If you don't trust people, I'm telling you, leave folks alone. It's too hard to prove yourself because no matter what you do, it's not enough. And it's going to build and build and build. Well, maybe you keep deleting your messages. So I want to check your drawers. Well, maybe you keep changing your drawers. So I want to check your car mileage. Because your work is what? 2.3. Google says 2.3 miles. Why is it that you drive 10 miles today? Where you been going? Come on, man. It's crazy. Nobody wants that. That's a suspicious mindset. The third woman that men avoid is a woman who refuses to take accountability. We ain't talking about men, we're talking about women. I talk about men all the time. You all don't complain. I mean a woman who refuses to take accountability for her own stuff. For instance, it's everyone else but her. It's no one else. I mean, it's never you. It's every man that you slept with. It's everyone that you've been with. Is every baby daddy that you had is only them. It's never you. And if a man meets that woman, it's just more headache. Nobody wants to deal with that woman, whether as a man or a woman. Nobody wants to deal with a person. So that's a woman that men avoid because you blame men for every single thing in your life, all your pain, all your suffering. It's not about your energy. It's not about your vibration. It's never who you attract. It's never where you go towards. It's never. It's just always people. So a woman who can't take accountability, it's not stable. She never sees her own contribution to the problem. She never sees what she add in there. She never sees herself. She cannot see herself. She's blind towards herself because and don't get me wrong, sometimes she's used to being hurt. I get it. She's used to being hurt. And she's been hurt before. But we have to learn how to see our own contribution. I'm telling you all, man, these are 3 women that men avoid, especially as we get older. Because as we get older, them things set in for a long time. And I think that's one reason why a lot of men going into younger women who haven't been hurt as much or who they think hasn't been hurt as much. Now, that carry their own problems in these younger relationships. But I'm saying these are 3 people that men avoid. And I'm sure if you think about it, you avoid the same thing in men too. So it shouldn't be any big difference or like, wow, for real, why? You probably avoid the same thing too. So I'm saying, man, look at yourself. Look at yourself. Look at what you're doing. Look at what you're doing in all your relationships. Look at what you have done. You know what I'm saying? Examine yourself. Be aware of your own action and your energy and your thoughts and your feelings. And you'll see what you contributed. You have to see what you contributed to the problem, to your own suffering, to your own wounds. And until you see that, you'll never find anybody. But for right now, these are 3 women that men avoid like plagues. It's too much, especially grown men. So I'm telling you, everybody is just, people, it's like now relationships are just a lot for a lot of people. And nobody want to put up with anything extra, So I'm just saying, man, you gotta be careful. Look at yourself. 3 things. I'm sure there's more. Actually, there's a lot more, but these are 3 major things. We ain't gonna talk about the extra, a whole bunch of children and a whole bunch of baby daddies. And we're not even gonna talk about those things. Those are obvious. These are things that I'm talking about. These are things that, you know what I'm saying? Think about it.